We are not what you would call a typical traditional family.
Many people retire to spend more time with their families, but Boris Struk's working life has been inspired by his.
Ryan was 3.5 years of age, and it was evident to the neurologist pretty well off the bat that Ryan had muscular dystrophy. We were given the diagnosis, which was pretty drastic in being told, Mr. Struk, go home, enjoy Ryan. He won't survive much beyond, 14 or 15.
Muscular dystrophy is a degenerative disorder which leads to a progressive deterioration of muscle strength and function.
It was devastating, and you just kind of felt like you were the only parent in the world that had a child with muscular dystrophy, and because he looked so healthy and he was a beautiful baby, and it was just hard to believe, it was hard to grasp that he had such a devastating disease. So yes, it was very, very difficult.
Instead of getting angry, Boris got involved. He swapped his marketing job for fundraising events and charity bike rides and set up one of Australia's first organisations dedicated to the genetic disorder.
That initiation into the world of MD, being given a scant bit of information, and in not a very good way, that was the pivotal point that made me want to change that outcome.
As the years passed and Boris worked, the disorder took its toll on Ryan. Gradually removing his ability to walk, move and ultimately talk. He answered 730's questions by typing into special software attached to his wheelchair.
I think he's put in enough work creating MDA and developing some amazing programs and services and can now enjoy retirement. It will be good to see some more projects going on at home. I'm also looking forward to hearing Pink Floyd being turned up to 11, along with the rest of the neighbours in our court.
At 39, Ryan is one of the oldest people with muscular dystrophy in Australia, and he's always had a full life. He has a degree in international relations, certificates in web design and marketing, and employs a fitter and turner to bring his designs to life.
When I was a kid, I always used to draw pictures of various gadgets, and I've always lived with computers. Computers give me the freedom to independently design things using just a mouse.
While Ryan works on his designs, his dad Boris has been raising money for researchers to work towards a cure.
He's a larger-than-life figure, and he's always been a towering figure in the muscular dystrophy community. He's a charismatic man. He's quite dynamic. He's achieved a huge amount in his time working for the Duchenne community.
He's raised over $43 million for the cause, including funding 10 PhD scholarships.
So welcome to our staff meeting. It's good to have a collective here again this morning.
But despite the decades of hard work and heartache, a cure remains elusive.
Make a difference for MD.
A cure is always a hard thing to find. We have much more effective therapies than we used to have. We have medications that we know make things better for patients affected by muscular dystrophy. But just in the last few years, with the new genetic and gene therapies for this disorder coming onto the horizon, for the first time we can realistically look to a cure.
It's inevitable, whether it's something serendipitous that they stumble across, as penicillin was, or the very measured journey that they go through these days. I'm confident it will happen. It's the when.
Ryan himself isn't focused on a cure.
I've asked Ryan numerous of times if he was unhappy, and he said no, he's quite happy in his own way. And I think there's definitely hope for families to stay positive and not think of it as a death sentence, but, just an adjustment to life.
Boris Struk has always seen the positives in the world, and in retirement, the keen photographer is keen to explore that world even more. He doesn't know what's on the horizon, simply that every moment with his son is precious.
Life is precious for all of us, whether you have MD or don't have MD. You get one shot at life, and this is not a practice run, so we've got to do the best that we can. And for me to take the next step away from full-time MDA and spend it with Ryan, I think that's a step I've got to take, and it will be an improvement in quality of life for both of us.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.